a quadratic. The simplest form of quadratic is y equal to x square. So you have to plot the graph of y equal to x square. Now, how will you plot that? Let's take few examples. When x is equal to 0, what will be y?
Sir, 0.
0. When x is equal to 1, what will be y?
1.
1. When x is equal to 2, what will be y?
4.
4. When x equal to minus 1, my y would be 4. My 1 and x equal to minus 2, y will be 4. So plot the graph, guys. Using this 6 points, plot the graph. Remember, when it is quadratic, the graph is a parabola. It is not a straight line. तो आपका ग्राफ का शेप या तो ऐसे होता है मैक्सिमम या ऐसे होता है.
So
All
doing the
right?
book right now.
Yes.
Doing the graph book right now.
बेटा आप रफ ऐसे प्लॉट कर लो या कीप द ग्राफ्स रेडी फ्रॉम नेक्स्ट सेशन. सो आप अभी के लिए आप ऐसे प्लॉट कर सकते हो.
Okay.
दिस इज 0, this is 0 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 1 2. कितना टाइम लगा? रफ प्लॉट कर लो. आई डोंट वांट द एक्यूरेट ड्राइंग. ऑल राइट.
Sir, done.
Everyone done?
Yes.
Good evening, sir.
So let me show you. So first point is 0 comma 0, then it is 1 comma 1, then it is 2 comma 4. So here it is minus 1 comma 1 and minus 2 comma 4. So your graph will be like this. Do you agree?
Yes.
So do we agree, guys? So make sure when you draw a graph, there shouldn't be any straight lines. The edges should be smooth. You can do a better job than me. I am doing it on the screen. You can do a much better job than me. All right. So the edges should be smooth. So tell me, guys, how many of you could make a shape like this? Everyone?
Yes.
Everyone got the same shape?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Sir.
All right. So how many of you know about a site named Desmos? No one knows. There is a site named Desmos. You can use it in future to check your answer. Go
Sir,
to
on my
Desmos.
laptop, there's already a graphing software.
Beta, you will use Desmos for best results. Rest is up to you. This is the best software. So suppose I want to make a graph of x square. So I typed x square and I got a graph. Okay, थोड़ा सा practice करना पड़ेगा, but you will, get a graph like this. Now, so one thing I want to tell you is that this was a graph of x square. Now, if I give you x square plus 2, what will happen? If I give you x square plus 2, what will happen?
The graph will go up by 2 points.
Very good. So every point on this graph will go up by 2 points. ये यहाँ पे है, ये यहाँ हो जाएगा, ये यहाँ पे, ये यहाँ पहुंच जाएगा. This point will go here. So everything, the graph will be lifted up by 2 points. So I will show you the graph of x square plus 2. See, जो red में है, that was the graph of what? X square, and x square plus 2 has shifted up by 2 points. So how will the graph of x square minus 1 be? Other than summing.
It will shift down
Let me shift down by 1 point.
It will go
Will
down.
shift down by 1 point. Green one. Correct?
Yes.
All right. So then how will the graph of minus x square be?
So it will be the same.
No,
Sir,
It will be upside down, right?
it will be upside down. Correct. Who gave the answer?
It's
Ursa.
okay. Poor sir.
Ursa. Okay, it will be upside down. Let's see. Can you see? Now, how will the graph of minus x square plus 1 be?
Sir, it will shift to
it will move 1 unit up. So yes,
Will
instead of 0
shift
to
1
1.
unit up. So guys, this thing I am telling you just for your, like all this will be required. I will be repeating each and everything again in, every chapter. Right now, I'm just giving you an introduction. So if the coefficient of x square, so if the coefficient of x square, so it is x square, is greater than 0, then the graph is like this, a straight U. And if it is less than 0, then the graph is inverted U. If the coefficient of x square is less than 0, then the graph is inverted U. Then the graph is inverted U. All right. It will be like this. Any confusion, any doubts, you can ask me now. Any confusion?
no.
No. So should I give one question for you to plot, or like you have understood this pretty well?
Sir, we've understood it pretty well.
One thing I can give you, minus x square minus 2, just for jaldi se plot kar do guys. Tanish beta, how much time do you need to reach your home?
Sir, I've just reached.
Then start your camera.
Sir, I'm going upstairs.
Why do you get late from the previous class?
Third round.
So has everyone drawn? Has everyone drawn?
Yes, sir.
So, Kumar, I will ask this question from Ore. Ore, what will happen to my graph? Minus x square plus 1.
Sir, it will start from -1 and it will go down like a curve.
Minus x square, sorry, minus 2. What did you
Sorry,
say?
sir,
What will
sir,
happen?
sir, +1.
So, minus x square minus 2 is my graph. So, where will it start?
Sir, above this, 1 point above this.
It is minus 2. It will start 1 point above
Sir,
this.
it will below 2 points.
Below 2 points. Show me your graph, Ore.
Sir, it
I can't see if you have a virtual background. So guys, all these concepts I will make you revise later on also. But I want to, before function, this is the basics. I'll have to give you an introduction. Like what are functions? After this, I'll give you an introduction of functions in the next class. Right now, I'm giving you an introduction about graphs. Okay. Yes, Ore, show me. So I will show you guys. Ore, please अपना remove कर दो. मुझे या तो screenshot चाहिए होगा या फिर मुझे time to time देखना पड़ेगा because we are doing graph. So Tanish, are you there? Tanish,
Yes,
just
sir.
start your camera, Tanish. And Parvi, you too start your camera. So guys, Parvi is my daughter. She'll be doing this functions chapter with you guys. She is in grade 8, but she's preparing for IUQM. So does anyone of you know about IUQM? It's the first stage of the Indian qualifier Olympiad, like which in which you go abroad. If you select, if you cross the 4 levels, then you go, to represent India. It's a very difficult exam basically. Starts from grade 8. So you have to forget and give 2 hours, 3 hours of preparation for that every day. So it's anyway, she'll be doing the functions chapter with us. So Tanish, because you were in a car, I will repeat. This is the graph of x square. So if you have to make a graph of x square plus 1, this is a graph of x square plus 1. If you have to make a
It will
graph of
go up by 1.
x square plus 2, what? It goes up by 1. X square plus 2
Sir,
will
it
go up
will
by
go up
2.
by 1.
Now this is if you have
Yes.
to make a graph of minus x square, so everything will be upside down, it will be a graph of minus x square. If I have to do minus x square plus 1, it will be a graph like this, plus 1. It will lift up by plus 1. If you have to do a graph of x square minus x square minus 2, it will be this graph, right?
Yes, sir.
So guys, as a general rule, I am telling you that quadratic equation has the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. Let me write it in this form: 2x square plus 5x plus 7 equal to 0. So all quadratic equations will have the form of a u or a parabola shape like this. If your a, the coefficient of x square, this a is the coefficient of x square, if it is this greater than 0, then the shape will be straight u. If a is less than 0, then the shape will be inverted u. This is valid for all quadratic equations. This is valid for all quadratic equations. All right, this is the introduction of a graph of quadratics. Next graph that we are going to study is of a cubic function. Cubic function means the degree of x will be 3. It can be x square, x cube. Let's start with the basic function x cube. So you can plot also, but right now I will show you all the graph. Then you can, plotting thing we can do in the next class. So the graph of x cube is going to be like this. Okay, Ore, keep your camera on.
Sir, it disconnects when I turn
Okay,
the
then
camera
keep
on.
on unmute. Then keep on unmute.
Yes, sir.
So this is the graph of x cube. And what will happen, Anvi, if I want to make a graph of x cube plus 1?
So the graph will be lifted by 1.
Exactly. So, and what will happen if I want to make a graph of x cube minus 2? Tanish, what will happen? Jaldi bolo bhai.
Sir, it will go down.
It
Sir,
will
it
go
will go
down
down
by how
by
many
2.
units? 2 units. So let's see all these graphs. Firstly, I will show you x cube. All right. Then I will show you x cube minus 2. It goes down by 2 units. Correct? Now, what will happen if the coefficient of x cube is negative? Then what will happen? Then we get a graph like this.
Sir, it will start from above.
Then we get a graph like this. So see guys, इनकी आप direction note कर लेना. If a is greater than 0 for a cubic equation, the graph will go like this. If a is less than 0 for a cubic equation, we are doing cubic equations, cubic functions or cubic equations. So if a is less than 0, then the graph will go like this. Please make a small note of this part. Okay, let me show you my beautiful drawing, though is better than the computer drawing, but let me draw it with a computer also and show you. This is plus x cube and this will be minus x cube. All right, understood. The green one is minus x cube and you can and the blue one is the plus x cube. You can refer to this site anytime you want. It's a very good site for graphing. Now guys, I will tell you a little bit about domain and range also. So I will go to the first function. What is meant by domain? Domain means the set of all values of x that is possible in this function. So guys, which set of values are possible in this function? मतलब x की मैं कौन सी वैल्यू डाल सकता हूँ? My function is y equal to x square. अभी के लिए I am not defining you a function, I am just telling you it's kind of an equation. मैं बस आपको इतना बोल रहा हूँ. I will define in the coming classes. So this is my equation or a function. मैं x में which values I am allowed to put, that is called the domain. जो भी values में allowed है, I am allowed to put in x, that is called domain. So which values am I allowed to put in x in this function? Tell me. Bolo guys, bolo.
The 2.
2 I can put, okay.
So 2,
And
then 4.
4 I can put.
8.
8 I can put. क्यों 5 नहीं put कर सकता मैं?
Yes, sir.
So 5 I can put. So basically I am -5. Can I put -5 in x?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
I can put -5. So domain में x में I can put anything. So how will I write? X belongs to R. This is one way of writing. Means x can take any value in the real number system. X can take any values in the real number system. Now I will come to range. Range means जो मेरा y values लेंगी. So there is one more way of writing the domain. It is like if I want to write, it will take between from -infinity to +infinity. It can take any value. I can write it like this. Because x is allowed to take anything from -infinity to +infinity. Now what will be the range of this function y equal to x square? Tell me guys. Guys, today I am not teaching actually. I am just giving you an introduction. We'll start teaching from the next class. Okay. Today I'll be giving you an introduction ki this is this, we are going to do this. That's it. A warm-up class, warm-up session. So what will be the range? Means the values y is allowed to take. बताओ guys कौन सी values allowed है? बोलो भाई.
Infinity.
Square numbers.
Sir, x square.
Any value.
Any value is not correct. One by one.
Was it in square numbers?
Yes. No
Square
बेटा no.
number.
No, it not necessarily. अगर मेरा x डेसिमल में हो गया तो जरूरी थोड़ी है y भी डेसिमल में होगा. Y मतलब होल नंबर होगा. It's not necessary. तो
Sir, integers.
no,
The
no,
rational
no.
number. The rational
No,
number.
wrong.
The
हम
whole
रैशनल सी गाइस हम रैशनल नंबर्स अलग से नहीं लिखते, हम रियल नंबर्स बोलते हैं अगर मेरा हो, बट रियल नंबर्स इज आल्सो रॉन्ग.
whole numbers.
नो. क्यों? डेसिमल में अभी मैंने बताया x को आप 1.5 लो, y हो जाएगा 2.25, तो होल नंबर्स कहां से हो गए? नो वन नोज. गाइस ग्राफ में दिख रहा है आपको, नोटिस करोगे, यू हैव टू सी, ग्राफ में दिख रहा है. नो पारवी.
X.
Sir, x
नो. So y can take any values which are greater than equal to 0 and y belongs to R. Guys, ये नेगेटिव वैल्यू नहीं ले सकता y. You understand?
Yes, sir.
आपको दिख रहा है कहीं पे नेगेटिव वैल्यू, कहीं पे x नेगेटिव है बट उसकी वैल्यू y में नेगेटिव नहीं. So range will be y will be greater than equal to 0 and y belongs to real number. It can take any value greater than equal to 0 which is a real number. Other way of writing this is 0, infinity. गाइज ये मैंने राउंड ब्रैकेट यूज किया, यहां मैंने स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट यूज किया. जब भी मैं इन्फिनिटी लिखता हूं तो मैं हमेशा राउंड ब्रैकेट्स यूज करता हूं. जब भी मैं जीरो कोई भी लिखता हूं जो इंक्लूडेड हो, जैसे यहाँ पे जीरो इंक्लूडेड है क्योंकि x 0 होगा y 0 होगा, तो मैं क्लोज ब्रैकेट यूज करता हूं. ऑलराइट गाइस. सो टू वेज ऑफ राइटिंग द रेंज. दिस इज रेंज. चलो नेक्स्ट फंक्शन की देखते हैं. लेट्स सी. टुडे वी आर डिस्कसिंग गाइस, आई एम नॉट टीचिंग. ओके. So next, what will be the domain of this function x cube? This is y equal to x cube. What will be my domain of this function?
Sir, any value, sir, or
Yes, correct.
it's a
X
minus
belongs
infinity.
to R.
So what is real number?
Real number beta includes the rational as well as the irrational numbers. Okay.
So any number, all the numbers.
Beta, there is one more category of numbers which are
In-
complex numbers.
Yes, sir.
So real numbers don't include them.
Okay, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Like I will tell you who is the most complex personality of the class. So they don't include that. Okay. So X belongs to R. Now that is the domain. And what is the range? What is the range?
The minus infinity to plus infinity. So to
So
infinity.
range also will be Y belongs to R. Because range भी आप देखो अगर मैं X -1 डालूंगा Y -1 होगा. मैं X -5 पुट करूंगा Y इक्वल टू -125 होगा. So it can go from minus infinity कितना भी नीचे जा सकता है. X इक्वल टू 5 डालूंगा Y इक्वल टू 125 हो जाएगा. कितना भी ऊपर जा सकता है, कितना भी नीचे जा सकता है. दिस इज द वाई डायरेक्शन. ये देखो टॉप में भी जा रहा है, नीचे भी जा रहा है, कहीं स्टॉप नहीं हो रहा. सेम एक्स के लिए भी अगर मैं आपको ग्राफ ऊपर करके दिखाऊं, इट विल कीप ऑन गोइंग. आपको लग रहा है खत्म हो गया, वो कभी खत्म नहीं होगा, वो राइट जाते जा रहे हैं, जाते जा रहे हैं. करेक्ट? अंडरस्टूड? एनी डाउट्स?
No, sir. Sir,
नो.
what is
नेक्स्ट.
R?
वेयर? रियल नंबर्स. आर मीन्स रियल नंबर्स. All set of all real numbers. थोड़ा सा sets मतलब it has a sets is a collection of all whatever I write into it. So it has all the real numbers. अगर sets में ज्यादा problem हुई, मैं sets का introduction भी दे दूंगा. ठीक है? But next right now will come to the reciprocal function. Next is reciprocal function. So again general form of the cubic equation क्या होगा? ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d equal to 0. ठीक है, this will be a cubic equation. Next is reciprocal function. So you guys try drawing it. Reciprocal function is 1 by x, y equal to 1 by x. So try drawing the graph of this. All right, let me know when we are done. So how will we plot? We'll take few positive and few negative values of x. Then we'll plot. तानिश आपने मिस कर दिया था ये पार्ट शुरू के 5 minutes. All right, guys, are we done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Cover, are we done?
It's very weird.
Yes, it will be weird. So, guys, first of all, can I take x equal to 0 or not?
No, sir. No,
I
sir.
cannot, because then y equal to
Then
1 by
actually-
0 will not be defined. So this point I cannot take.
Yes.
Now I will take x equal to 1. I will
Y
get
is
y
equal
equal to
to
1. I will get x equal to 2. I will get y equal to 1 by 2.
0.5.
I will get x equal to -1. I will get y equal to -1. I will get x equal to, I can take more points also, guys. I think एक दो points और लेने चाहिए. I'll take x equal to -2. I will get y equal to -1 by 2. So x equal to 3 लेता हूँ तो y equal to 1 by 3 होता है. Similarly, -3 में तो -1 by 3. So I will start with x equal to 1, y equal to 1 like this. 2 पे क्या होगा, guys? This is 1, this is 1. So 2 पे क्या होगा, guys? 2 पे the value of my
1
function
by
will
2.
be 1 by 2. 3 पे my value of the function will be further lower. So if I take -1, x equal to -1, y equal to -1. X equal to -2, y will be equal to -half.
-1 by
X equal to -3, y will be equal to -1 by 3. ठीक है. अब guys में एक एक point और लेना पड़ेगा, because I have not taken any points which are between 0 and 1. So I will take x equal to 1 by 2. Y will be equal to 2.
2.
And x equal to -1 by 2, y will be equal to -2. So I will get here and here. So the shape of the graph is going to be like this. It is going to become lesser, lesser, lesser. And it is going to be like this. So how many of you guys, it's not a test, did anyone get a shape like this?
Yes, sir.
Sir, I
Sir,
got the
Sir, I
top
got-
one.
Yeah,
something like this. Yes, sir.
something
Sir, I
like
got one of them.
one of them. So let me show you through Desmos. So the shape will be 1 by x. So you are expected to approximately, though you can always draw, memorize the shapes of the graph also. आपको थोड़ा थोड़ा याद होना चाहिए कि reciprocal function का जो graph है, it will be like this. Okay. And what will happen if I add +2?
One unit above.
Yes.
It will shift upwards by,
One will shift upwards, one will shift downwards.
yes, sir.
One will shift upwards and one will shift.
Downward.
So let's see. So I will add +1. So what has happened? Both have shifted upwards because मैं +1 add कर रहा हूँ दोनों की values.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what will be the domain and range?
The range can be anything above or below 0.
Range is the values of y that are allowed. That is the range.
For x except 0, every value is allowed.
So first of all, what is the domain? Let's talk about the domain. मैं normal करता हूँ graph को. Let's talk about the domain. Tell me, guys.
All numbers except 0.
All numbers except 0 is correct. So x belongs to R, x not equal to 0.
0.
So what will be the range other than Parvi? What will be the range? Tell me, guys.
Sir, I think infinity.
So
Sir,
like
why?
step 0, any value can be a range. Like,
What did you say, Kovarsa?
so like step 0, we can like any value can be a range.
Yes, sir.
So
Sir,
y
why?
belongs to R,
R.
y not equal to 0.
0. Yes, sir.
ठीक है, guys?
Yes.
Done?
Yes.
Now let's see the next function. Can we go to the next function? कि आज के लिए graph enough है. I think आज के लिए graph enough है. So I will, the next three function graph, 3-4 functions और हैं that we will discuss in the next class. अभी के लिए I will give you another graph to make. So plot a graph of y equal to, this is from your book only, y equal to extended maths book, x square plus 2x. इसका graph plot करो.
Sir, I've drawn it.
Has everyone drawn?
No, sir.
So
Well done.
All right, guys, look here. So first I take x equal to 0. I will get y equal to 0. Then I take x equal to 1. I get y equal to 3. Then I take x equal to 2. I will get y equal to what?
Sir,
8.
8.
Then I take x equal to -1. I will get y equal to what?
3.
What?
3. Sir,
Three.
minus 3. No, no,
But it will be 1 minus 2, which is -1.
no.
Minus 1,
-1,
sir.
-1. Sir, both will be -1.
Then x equal to -2, what will I get?
0,
0.
0.
0. All right. So first of all, I'll mark the point 0 and y equal to x equal to minus 2, 0. So then I mark the point x equal to 1, y is equal to 3, and x equal to 2, y equal to 8 somewhere here, and x equal to minus 1, y is equal to minus 1. So somewhere here, and x equal to minus 2, y is equal to 0. I can perhaps take x equal to minus 3 also. So I will get 9 minus 6, which is y is equal to 3. So minus 3 will give me 3 like this. So my graph will be like this, somewhat like this. Do we understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, how many of you got the same graph?
Sir,
Sir,
I got
So I got.
I got
Okay. Now, there are three things to notice here that are important in this graph. If you noticed this, please tell me what are the three things. So if your equation was x square plus 2x equal to 0, if I ask you to solve this equation, what will be your answer? Tell me, guys, solve this equation and give me your answer in the chat quickly. So Anvi, I haven't, Anvi and Tanish, I have not got your answer. Wrong, Tanish. So only Anvi gave the answer in the first attempt, the correct answer in the first attempt. Guys, you will take x plus 2 equal to 0. Then either this is equal to 0 or x plus 2 equal to 0, which means either x equal to 0 or x equal to minus 2. Understood, guys?
sir, I've given x is equal to 0.
Sir,
Beta, but I need both answers now.
Oh, okay, sir.
Yes, Tanish understood.
yes, sir.
Now you see x equal to 0 and x equal to minus 2. These are the points at which the value of the equation or value of the function becomes what? Becomes 0. So same thing I am going to display here with the magic. See. Can you notice that
Yes,
when
sir.
x is equal to minus 2 and when x is equal to 0, the equation, the value of the function is 0. Can you notice? So these are
Yes,
the
sir.
2 points at which the graph will cut the x-axis. What is the answer जो आप solution अभी तक करते थे? That is actually the points at which the graph cuts the x-axis. Understood? अभी तक आपको नहीं पता था. This is the first time you are learning it. Now, there is a way, this point जो बीच में होता है. If you notice this in a parabola, this is exactly on the line of symmetry. Correct? So there is a way we can find this point also. I will give you by examples. First of all, you have understood this, correct? Now, if a graph has no solution, आपने पढ़ा है quadratic में कभी कुछ solution होती नहीं है. Have you studied this or no? नहीं पढ़ा quadratic में कभी? Guys, I am asking you, have you studied quadratic जिसमें कोई solution नहीं होता?
So normal equations, yes, but not quadratic specifically.
चलो ठीक है, तो फिर उस पार्ट पे अभी नहीं जाते. When the topic comes then I'll come. I'll just go to a simple part. So let me give you another equation, which is x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. So if I ask you to draw the graph of this equation, there is an easy way. You will do the factors x minus 2, x minus 3 equal to 0. Now you know the points at which it will cut the x-axis are 2 and 3. ये points है. But अगर आपको vertex पता चल जाए तो it will be like a lot more clear. Vertex middle point जो होता है जिसके around graph symmetrical होता है. So the formula for finding the vertex is minus b by 2a. Minus b by 2a. So what will be my vertex in this case? So your equation is of the form ax square plus bx plus c. So your vertex will be minus b, which will be minus b will be minus of minus 5, which will be 5. A in this case is 1, so it will be 2 into 1, 2. So it will be 2.5. So your vertex will lie on this line. So your graph will be like this. Got it? समझ आया ये? ज्यादा तो नहीं हो गया फर्स्ट डे के लिए? गाइस ज्यादा तो नहीं हुआ फर्स्ट डे के लिए? बाउंसर तो नहीं जा रहा? So this is how we do it. So for now you remember the formula minus b by 2a. Now let's go back to the previous question. ये formula guys लिख लो, बहुत important है, minus b by 2a. ठीक है? We'll study in details in quadratic, but right now you must know this formula. Now आपकी graphing और easy हो जाएगी. अब क्या था? इसको मैंने लिखा x square plus 2x equal to 0. तो vertex is minus b by 2a. तो b क्या है? 2. तो minus 2. a क्या है? 1. Guys, we compare it this with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. तो b क्या हो गया? minus 2. a क्या हो गया? 1. So minus 2 upon 1. So vertex will be at minus 2a upon 2. So minus 2 upon 2, which will be minus 1. So you see आपकी vertex minus 1 line पे lie कर रही है. Correct? So your x coordinate of the vertex is minus 1. Now guys, just for my curiosity, will anyone like to tell me that how will I find the y coordinate of the vertex? Raise your hands if you know if you want to answer. How will I find the y coordinate of the vertex? Just raise your hand if you want to answer.
It will be
Yes, Ore.
0.
Yes, Ore.
Sir, a upon 2. Sir, minus a upon 2.
No, beta, no.
It will be 0 only because it answers.
No, no, no. So what I will do is,
2a
it's
upon
very
minus
simple.
3.
No, beta, it's very, very simple. If I'll tell you, you will say. So what I will do is, I got the x coordinate of the vertex. मैं इस x coordinate को equation में put कर दूंगा. Minus 1 whole square plus 2 into minus 1. That will be 1 minus 2, which is equal to minus 1. Got it? That simple. So, okay. Again, I am telling you, we'll study all these concepts in thorough, but अभी के लिए थोड़ा बहुत plotting आना चाहिए. So I have told you how we do it. Understood? Ab, if I don't tell you the formula, can you tell me another way to find the vertex? अगर मैं आपको formula नहीं बताऊं, can you tell me another way to find the vertex? The x coordinate of the vertex. Anyone? It's you can see the graph, observe and answer. आपको जरूरत नहीं है कि आपने पढ़ा हो. Just observation. कितना observe करा है आपने? No one? So guys, I told you that the graph is symmetrical about the vertex. तो सिंपल सा है, आप 0 और -2 को ऐड करो और उनका एवरेज निकाल दो. So you will get -1. One more way to find the x coordinate of the vertex. Understood?
Sir.
So guys, this was just an introduction basic. Next class से हम थोड़ा सा functions start करेंगे. थोड़ा थोड़ा we'll go it slow. And all these topics that I have taken today are given in extended maths also, but they are in chapter 9. So that's all for today, guys. I'll see you on Friday. Bye bye. Hope you enjoyed additional maths.
Yes, sir.
Is it more fun than extended or not?
Yes, sir. Sir, I've looked through the additional book. Sir, it is better than extended.
So extended, so some parts are a bit boring.
Sir, extended is boring only, sir. Not some parts, sir.
Okay. Okay, guys.
Sir,
All right.
except
That's it.
for the fact that Orion keeps forgetting to give Vatsal some juice.
Who?
Yes, sir. Orion keeps forgetting to give Vatsal some juice, and he gives Anhad the juice. He says, "चल Vatsal, बाहर चलते हैं."
Ore
Yeah.
beta, don't do it like that. All right, guys. Good night. I'll see you in the next class. Bye.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir, guys.